Don't fight amongst
Always.
yourselves.
The thing is, the same thing. It's like a, what do you call it? We can conduct this class just for the sake of just some publicity or fame, another thing. That's a very low level. We can conduct this class because we have something we want to share. We get some benefit by following this and knowing this. So we want to share the same thing, what we benefited from to others and give it away. That's the second level. Third thing is we think, what do you call it? It's a service to God. All I got it, not mine, it's God's. So I am just an instrument of the God. I am doing this at the third level. If you do the third level, that is the Krishna consciousness. Still do the same thing. Same thing in the work, same thing in your family, same thing in your education. You can consider three different levels. Centered around you, centered around others, and centered around God. Centered around others is better than centered around you, self-centered. Okay? But centered around God is a superior form of doing the things, whatever the things you do. Okay? If you see the 63, 9 pictures, a fisherman continue to catch the fish. He is one of the saints. A butcher continue to cut the animals. He is one of the saints. A hunter continue to do the hunting. He is one of the saints. We don't need to change the clothes and change our uniform, change your profession and anything. Whatever you have been doing, you can do wherever you are, whatever you like. Enjoy your life. This life is for the enjoyment. Enjoy your life while you fix your mind on the God and keep in mind everything is God. Every resource is from the God. We are just enjoying out of His mercy and everything I do for Him. So if you practice that, whatever you do that. You can have a wine shop, you can have a butchery, you can have a restaurant. Okay, you can do anything, but that is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because your consciousness is different. But you can build a temple, but still you build the temple and doing all those things for your own fame, you are not there. You understand? So that's the difference. So now you know three different levels of things you can do. Just doing your daily chorus of your school work, homework, and your occupation, and your family life, and your friendship and everything, you can practice this at three levels. So put yourself at the last, put others in front of you, and God as the first place in your life. So everything in God center, others the second place, you the third place. If you do it in the other way around, put always you as a center of all your activities, studies and other things, then that is not God consciousness. If you still the studies, Ramayana, even Ravana was doing Shiva Puja, didn't he? You know that? Yeah, Ravana. Also, he didn't get benefit because he did it for his own. You will get the benefit, that's different. That doesn't give the moksha, spiritual kingdom. You understand?
So what are you supposed to think when you think about God? What do you think about?
Pardon?
You just think about God? Like, what are you supposed to think about that?
Well, first thing is just say thank you for whatever you get. Say thank you. So by saying thank you, you remember everything is His. You're not thanking your parents or anybody. You are thanking the God because He provided you with the good parents and good resources to enjoy all those things. That's the first practice. So when you get up, do your prayers. When you before go to sleep, do your prayers. Before you eat, offer your prayers. That's the basic first step.
So what we're going to talk about today is being freed from sin. And we're two pictures here. One very positive. Sorry, one very negative, sorry. Something looks like a forest fire. Something's burning, being turned into ashes. Next is a very nice cruise, right? And this, unlike Darshan's cruise, is not a sunken ship. This is actually a very good cruise. So I'll tell you how we can get on the good ship and avoid the forest fire, or get the forest fire working for you. So I'm on text 36. Who would like to read this for me, please? Would like to read chapter 4, text 36?
Always include the chapter on the.
Okay, because it's chapter 4, transcendent knowledge. I'll just put 4 on top.
Yeah.
Here you go. 36, just the bold at the bottom. Yeah, go ahead.
Even if you are considered to be the most
of all sinners, when you are situated in the boat of knowledge, you will be able to cross over the ocean of misery.
Okay, so even if you are considered to be the most sinful of the sinners, right? So you're doing all the bad things. When you are situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, when the God decides to open his eyes and show you some mercy, you'll be able to cross the ocean in that very nice ocean of miseries, a very dirty ocean, in a very nice cruise ship. Sound good? Guys, anybody understand that? She kind of understood it. So I have one person maybe understanding. Who doesn't understand? So even if you're doing something bad, right? When the God reaches out to you, and for the God to reach out to you, you have to engage in all your prayers and keep the God at the back of your mind. When he reaches out for you, you'll be able to cross the ocean of misery. You'll be free from all sins. You'll be free from all suffering. You'll have a very happy life. You'll have all the millions Darshan promised you. And there's nothing to be worried about, right? What else do you need? You can be happy forever. Sounds good? I don't see that enthusiasm. I don't sound convinced. This seems like something I'm making up, guys. So, that's the boat, right? That's dirty water. You see the garbage truck there. This dirty water is where we are right now. When God decides you're eligible for that knowledge, you can go through it. It might be in something like this. It might be in something like that. So the more better you are, the more good stuff you do, you get that. If you decide to be the sinner of all sinners, you get something dinky like that. So what you want is based on how you decide to do things.
I'm go garbage.
Guys, this is something I've been noticing. When we're talking here, or when you have the prayers here, the picture of God and you're saying your prayers, I don't care if God comes down there, guys. Your attention should remain here. Right? Even if God comes there and says, look unto me and I give you all that salvation, I want your attention to be here because we're praying God here. And when we have a picture of God or we have a picture of Krishna in the background, that's God sitting right there. Good?
And the first slide, one practical example. Everyone knows Ramayana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wrote Ramayana? Yes? Huh? Kambar in Tamil, but the original Ramayana was written by Sage Valmiki. What he was doing before that?
Stealing.
Yes, he was a robber. He was a hunter, come robber. In the forest way, they will do the hunting, and anyone going through the forest path, they will rob. They will kill the people, they rob the things. That's what he was doing. But he, because of the, what do you call, Ramanama, when you put the slide, the first page, yeah, first page.
Yeah.
See, under the Sajiban figure, what did he write? Sri Rama Jayam. Sri Rama, one of the great Nama or Japa. So because of the Rama's name and the power of the name, this hunter come robber, he became a saint. He wrote all Ramayana. Okay, so that's the one. When you go back to the slide again, the sinner of the all. Yeah, yeah. Consider most sinful of all sinners, like Valmiki was in his life. So, but when you are situated in the boat of the transcendental knowledge that happened to him, then you will be able to cross over the ocean of miseries that he did. Then he became a great poet. He wrote Ramayana. Because of his work, we are enjoying the Ramayana even now. Okay, so that's the story of the author of Ramayana.
And you guys never received any emails from me, but on the bottom of my emails, after I put my name, I don't put my education, I don't put my job title, I don't put anything. I put Sri Ramajayam. It's very simple to do. Go to signature, put Om Namah Shivaya, Sri Ramajayam. I know doctor says ever at the service of the group. Put something that appeals to you. When I'm sending out job resumes, guys, I don't care. That's there. I don't care who sees it. Sri Ramajam's there when I'm sending out my resume asking someone for a job, right? And it's still there. So it's something, like boss said, how can you stay? You don't have to remember it. Go to your signature, add signature, put Sri Ramajam, put something, and it's always going to be there. Anytime you click new email, it's there, right? Basically, then when you're going through your email, right before you send it, it reminds you of God. Forget about other people seeing it. It reminds you of God, right? Very simple trick, how to keep God at the back of your mind. All right, text 37. Now we're going to talk about the fire. So we talked about that, the cruise, the boat. Now we'll talk about the fire. Who wants to read it? Can you pass? You've already read it. Over there, can you pass the book to him, please? So where my bookmark is, just go a few pages behind there, and you should see text 37. Are you okay? Can you read it out loud for me, please? Oh. 37? Can you help me with it? The dark, bold passage is what we read. Make sure he's on chapter 4. No, you're behind.
26.
Yeah, because you have to go behind. Yeah. A few pages before the bookmark. Careful, careful. Go easy on the pages. So what? Actually,
Okay.
Okay.
So you see, this is chapter 37.
Yeah. Louder. The translation, the bold one.
As a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, O Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burn to ashes all reactions to material activities.
So, as the blazing fire, as a fire, any fire, at the temple, we see this fire they always build, they put, fruits into it, they put silk into it, they throw money into it. As that fire burns everything that gets put into it, just like that forest fire we saw, Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge. When the fire of knowledge gets sparked within yourself, it will burn into ashes all reactions of material activity, which is all the sins you've accumulated. So after lighting that lamp, after taking that shower, any sins you still have left over will be burned by the fire when the God opens his eyes to you. But he's not just going to give you all this knowledge, for sleeping at home and playing video games and sitting on Facebook. You have to work for it, just like anything else.
This knowledge is the word, the English translation. Actual name for this is jnana. Jnana is the one. It's not the usual knowledge of learning alphabet, learning physics, learning French. It is the jnana, it's the learning about the supreme. That's a supreme knowledge is called jnana. The fire of jnana, that's called jnanagni, the third line. If you see the original Sanskrit version, jnanagni, jnana agni. Agni means fire. Jnana means the supreme knowledge. It's about the divine knowledge and the knowledge about the supreme. That knowledge. Not the study of the physics, arts, chemistry, not that knowledge.
Okay, that knowledge, you have to earn it. It's not something because you're coming to this class once a week, spending 2 hours of your time studying this, it's not going to happen. You have to work on it, and whatever you do it with God at the back of your head. Do good stuff. Don't bully whoever our bully was. Stop bullying, and do good deeds. Do everything we've taught you. That should go. Can you continue reading the next text as well? 40. You still have the page there. This is very, very important slide, guys. This is very important.
The next one?
Yeah, just keep loud, please.
In this world?
No, chapter 40. Sorry, text 40. So it should say 40. It starts with but ignorant.